Các bạn cười mà nào được. Các cái con này bị cười. They'll be fun. Tell them it'll be fun. Ana tekeni mask off kita kan. Ada jadi keluar ini ya. Yuk sana ini tuh kan. Orang sekarang no ya. Kan juga ya, kan juga. EdapเลยหรอMicrophone hot with Julie. Tu là của mẹ. Ôi khó thật đấy. Quá tài. Marketing ada gini kok. Awak 2 days bandir pero ya. Ha? Ini ba? Marwan.
Media, everything we need. I'm here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good evening. This is money match number 2 for Kayanja Ibrahim as far as his tour of Northern Uganda is concerned. It is Joseph Rwotokonya being the host and the player of this very venue. He is taking on Ibrahim Kayanja alias Musiramo. And according to Joseph's nickname, ladies and gentlemen, once he's in Northern Uganda, he prefers to be called Dogo. Then once he crosses Karuma and he interacts with the central guys, he prefers to be called the Spider. It is an affair between Upper Volta Pro Club, represented by Joseph Rwotokonya, and the Scrap Buyers Pro Club, represented by Ibrahim Kayanja. They are racing to 11, ladies and gentlemen, for the same stake or the same pot of 200,000. Winner takes it all. It is 2 shots to Ibrahim Kayanja, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first frame of the match. The game was delayed by further 30 minutes. The game was meant to start at exactly 8 p.m. but now it's starting at 30 minutes past the hour of 8. It is Ibrahim Kayanja, ladies and gentlemen, who succeeds in his first game during the tour against Samuel Ogenroth by winning at 11 against 8-7 while facing Samuel Ogenroth. Now it is the second game and the last game of his possibly be Guru tour. I'm not very sure whether he will proceed to Kitgum, because the 2 players he has faced today originate from Kitgum, they also play for Kitgum and Gulu districts as well. While in Kitgum, ladies and gentlemen, the first battle that ended 11-7 in favor of Musiramu after facing Samuel Ogenroth. Ogenroth, as I told you earlier on, plays for Zone Pub Shooters Full Club, the only club that went unbeaten the entire season of last year. of the Kit Gompo League, having garnered 18 bonus points, 0 draws, and a maximum of 28 wins in a full season. And Samuel Ogenrot, the person who was defeated by Ibrahim Kayanja, lost 7-11 against this same Ibrahim Kayanja. Now he takes on Joseph Rwotokonya, a player who plays for 3 different districts. The first district being his own. He plays for the Snipers Football Club, who currently sits second on the table in the Kit Gompo League. Then he also plays for Q Titans of Gulu, the current place where we are getting these games live from. So currently Joseph Rwotokonya, aka the Spider, happens to be the host. Then once you cross Karoma and go to Kampala, Joseph Rwotokonya plays for Upper Volta Pool Club. Then on the other hand, once it comes to Kampala Fairs, Ibrahim Kayanja, alias or aka Musiramo, plays for the Scrap Buyers Pool Club. Kayanja writes his first victory in his maiden tour of Northern Uganda as far as pool table or pool games are concerned by defeating Samuel Ogenrot, the twin brother to Moses Omara, 11-7 in a heated battle. His last battle of the night within Gulu City, in my prediction, could be today or now, and it is still 0-0. They are racing to 11. Joseph Rwotokonya of Upper Volta of Q Titans Gulu, Upper Volta Kampala, Q Titans Gulu City. Then the Snipers Football Club, Kitgum Municipality, is hosting Ibrahim Kayanja, Alliance Musiramu of the Scrap Buyers in Kampala. They are racing to 11. Winner will walk away with 200,000 Ghana shillings. This tour has a theme of testing the depth of the river or of the waters. And ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, it is Joseph Rwotokonya just facing the black ball, and should he perfectly manage the cue ball, and he does. That's a slice of that black ball into the top left corner pocket of your screen. Will guarantee a 1-0 lead for Joseph against Musinamu. And it is 1-0. Our umpire, ladies and gentlemen, real names withheld, but he is only called within the arena as the daddy. He took perfect charge of the first encounter perfectly without any complaints. Now he has been given the authority to take charge of the second money match of the Ibrahim Kayanja tour of Northern Uganda, particularly Acholi sub-region. Wherever you go after Acholi sub-region, ladies and gentlemen, we shall get you informed. If he wishes to use the same channel to his Northern Uganda tour, we shall also get you informed. This is frame number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph puts on the break, and he is only left with one thing: to nominate or decide which color will push him to the second victory. Such a start is not new to a player of Musiramu Zikariba or Ibrahim Zikariba, because the previous match started with a 3-0 victory against the host, Samuel Ogenrot, but in the end, it was Ibrahim Kayanja who managed to take the lead against Samuel Ogenrot. And it is now looking very, very familiar to be a defensive game, as both players don't wish to confirm a ball or two as far as potting is concerned. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the two players met earlier on in the Advanced Talent IGNC Individual Pool League, whereby Ibrahim Kayanja defeated Joseph Rwotokonya with a bonus. And as far as we are concerned, this could be a revenge battle for Joseph Rwotokonya to redeem himself and erase that element of being defeated with a bonus. Those who can't see clearly on the scoreboard, the blue color or the blue score usually represents a home team, then the red represents the away team. As it stands, the blue team being represented by Joseph Rwotokonya being the host is leading 1-0, and the red is yet to get one. So those who can see the names clearly can use the colors. Blue is for home team, away is being represented by the red color. Those watching us can make their correct scores, not predictions. Make correct scores, then we pick up from there. Ibrahim Kayanja, ladies and gentlemen, looks set to make it 1-1. Should he put that yellow ball into the center pocket, he wisely displaces the black, giving him a very, very perfect view of that yellow ball that can easily be sunk into that top left corner pocket of the screen, but opts to start with a yellow ball just bottom right of your screen. All he needs is a stand shot so that he completes the puzzle by making it 1-1. Stand shot well achieved, and as I always say, it is a formality in Peter Chobe's voice. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. They are racing to 11. Kindly like the video, share the link, and comment where necessary, ladies and gentlemen. The interaction does not stop on the table, but rather goes up to the comment section. I am waiting for your comments. So we move. So we move on as a team. Good to go, Dogo. That is from my chamo. Then Pacheco Samuel, this is my cousin, is saying, wish you the best, Dogo. All these fans are from Ketubum and they are supporting their own. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that type of shot is called, but in Q language or in Pool language, it is called a miscue. It is not his making, but he needs to chop more or to apply sandpaper on his Q-tip. Arati is watching from Cuba. Cuba or Cuba? Which Arati is this? Is this the Finidi I know? Oh, it is someone else. I don't. This is Barry. Barry, you're not in Cuba. You are in Kitgum. Possibly you are in my channel. We are racing to 11. It is 1-1 a piece. Perfect shot from Joseph, ladies and gentlemen. What next after here? Close but not close enough. But ladies and gentlemen, the intention was to get that cue ball in a perfect position so that you put that ball bottom right of your screen, but due to such, he will now opt for anything better so that he takes the lead. It's Joseph Rwotokonya just having one red ball away to regain his lead against Ibrahim Kayanja. Good but not good enough, but still manageable from the real machine. He doesn't want to rush, but rather give Joseph. He wants to test Joseph's level of defense or recovery in situations where he has nowhere to put his ball. Yep. Fairly good shot from Joseph as he tries to dislocate himself from the yellows and opts for a pole position where he can rest his ball. But that attempt cannot be guaranteed 100% of safety to a player of Musiramu or Kayanja Ibrahim. This, in my view, can be a down frame. All our attention is on how you can maneuver that cue ball, especially in such scenarios. Displaces it a little, but it would have been a better one, but easy but not easy enough. That's what I was trying to mean. and nothing else apart from snookering. Now, by the time he snookers a player of Joseph Rwotokonya's caliber, it means he has studied this game before, and the gauge, that's a foul, ladies and gentlemen. 2 big shots to a player of Kayanja's Ibrahim. Foul. 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. Race to 21. Thank you so much for all the viewers who are viewing. Kindly like the video, share with your colleagues, because as long as we attract any big player within Northern Uganda, we shall keep all those who sent into Northern Uganda updated, and at the same time keep all those who are in Northern Uganda updated through our small but ever growing channel. It is 2-1 Kayanja Ibrahim racing to 11. Joseph has 1, Ibrahim 2. They are racing to 11. It is a dry break from Joseph Rwotokonya, and huge advantage to Musiramo. What's for the red spot and tries to V position his red balls. The remaining activity depends on his brilliance and cue ball management. Intention well achieved. Hope the cue ball is not attached to that red. It only can be confirmed by the observation of the umpire. But that shot, ladies and gentlemen, was a nice one, because he ended up freeing his red ball. And could this be a different gauge? The real machine is trying to engage against a player who has ever played in Kampala. Now, one piece of advice to all the pool players that should take is that do not consider any noise or disturbance from the crowd, but rather concentrate on the table. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. All he needs to do is now to make a follow shot by putting that red ball into the left top corner pocket, and white ball just moving just at that velocity. Now the biggest question is, can he achieve it? But he is Kayanja Ibrahim and succeeds in achieving that perfect cue ball. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a different gauge as compared to the previous one. It is 3-1, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be misled by the scoreboard. I think it's just excitement, but it is 3-1. The visitor taking a lead against the host, Joseph Rwotokonya. Frame number 4, frame number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Rwotokonya playing the yellows and Ibrahim Kayanja Musiramu, the real machine, is up against reds. Nice shot from Joseph, but what's the result of effect? From my position of view, he gets denied from a perfect view of putting, but there's a perfect view of hitting his yellow. Wow. Maybe where I'm standing, ladies and gentlemen, is not clear enough, but he succeeds in putting, and this could be a done frame if he thinks and acts better. He could reduce the gap to only one frame. Now let's look at the intention of Joseph. Nice off-ball shot. The biggest shot he has to make is this green one. Militia Nathan, Rwotokonya Joseph to intention was not to have any contact with that red ball, but the only option is to bank it to the center pocket. Oh, take it where he feels his feet. Someone in the comment section is asking for the location. We are at Cuba in Gulu City, northern Uganda. Ibrahim is disappointed, or the real machine is disappointed in that shot he made. Joseph with the slightest cut of the black fails supported. Huge advantage to Ibrahim Kayanja, of which is only option now is to make sure the cue ball rests on the top cushion on the screen. Just like that. Next option, ladies and gentlemen, is obvious, especially if your opponent is Joseph Rwotokonya. Can opt to go full attack, or, ladies and gentlemen, snooker. He feels the black ball is in safe position to hinder Joseph from slicing it into the center pocket, but it is what it is. What an option, ladies and gentlemen. What an option, and what a support from the fans. Ibrahim cannot believe what hit him, but it is what it is. What happened to be a snooker and a denial of the cube black ball into the center pocket happens to be a blessing in disguise. What a shot from Joseph Rwotokonya. It is Frame number 6. They are racing to 11. Thank you so much, Joseph Olima. I feel humbled once I'm reminded that what I'm doing is perfect and worthwhile. Now, Mugisha, you don't need to be so vulgar. Things happen. I'm very sure Mugisha couldn't have thought about what Joseph thought about of slicing that ball into the bottom left corner of your pocket, but kind of minimize the vulgarity in your comments. Mugisha Nathan, let's go slow. It is only 6 frames and we are left with 15 to go. Remember, it's a race to 11 and they can play best of 21 frames. It is only the umpire. The decider it is a foul. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Rwotokonya handed a massive 2 shots to try and redeem himself and level up the game. First things first, free up his yellow ball and later on try to block that top right corner pocket if he wishes to. Ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers who are online, kindly share with me your predictions. I mean correct scores. Nice shot, ladies and gentlemen, nice shot. But the next perfect shot would be a snooker. That's in case those 2 balls can't be connected, so that one gets sunk into the top left, top right corner pocket of your screen. Next option is a snooker. Doesn't snooker, but attains some level of game management. Wow. Finity is trying to tell us that Musiramo is going to win by a margin of 3 frames. And that simply means Musiramo 11 and Joseph Rwotokonya 8. My chamo is trying to encourage Joseph to make sure. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly comment on the visibility of the video and the audibility of the video. Is the audio clear and is the video clear? Kindly comment and I shall respond to all your comments. Frame number 6 underway. Kayanja, the visitor, in pole position. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen, and receiving some applauses from the fans for opening up that way so that his yellows go in without any hindrances. But now the question is, it's a seeker. Musiramo, ladies and gentlemen, the real machine has an appeal task of locating his red ball. Doesn't succeed. Close back. Not close enough. Two massive shots for Joseph Rwotokonya. Perfect game management, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the intention of that shot from Joseph, but it is one of his worst shots I've ever witnessed. And the crowd available at the arena is equally disappointed. Two huge shots to Ibrahim. How about that cue ball, ladies and gentlemen, for just a simple management of the cue ball will guarantee Musiramo an extra 2-frame lead against Joseph. Ladies and gentlemen, don't ever think that in Gulu or in Northern Uganda we don't have Baganda. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that for a perfect cue ball? How about that for a perfect cue ball? What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Musiramo is going into 3 phases. Those who did electrical engineering can understand what I'm trying to mean. One poor mistake, ladies and gentlemen, again is a player of Ibrahim's caliber. You get punished instantly. So too, Ibrahim, Kayanja, Musiramo 4, Joseph Rwotokonya, the Spider 2. Dry break from Kayanja, ladies and gentlemen, from Musiramo, and huge advantage to Joseph to try and reduce the gap to only 1 frame. Don't go down. We are in Gulu City, Cuba Arena. Richard Button, thank you so much. You're welcome, Don Gordon, 55. We are in Gulu City, Cuba Arena, Lagara Road. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, once to hear hand claps, relations, jubilations, that means the players performed to the maximum. What else from this position? And Joseph, ladies and gentlemen, from this angle, he is a very, very good sniper. And you know what that means? It is 3-4. Joseph 3, Musiramu 4. Racing to 11. Golden break in other rules, but this is black ball rules. We have to re-rack, and that black ball has to be retrieved from its cage up on the table. In ultimate rules, that would be a golden break, but we are in black ball rules. Joseph Rwotokonya, ladies and gentlemen, has another chance to take a break at the retract ball. From a golden break in ultimate rules to 2 shots in black ball rules. Ibrahim Kayanja with 2 massive shots. Every shot, ladies and gentlemen, involving each 2 great players is massive. Open table 2 shots to the visitor, Ibrahim Kayanja. What is he contemplating in this frame number 8?
Making the magnetic on the show, give it a my best, man. That's a lot of
So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the dead of the week. And let me pass. Objection failed. Big chance. True. Joseph. Yes, welcome back to the commentary. Welcome back to the short break of the commentary. Currently, we are still having Joseph Rwotokonya versus Musiram. Remember, we are having Joseph having 3, Musiram having 4. It's still a race to 11, and the pot is the same. And some 1 hour ago, Musiram was playing Samuel. Yeah, was playing again with Samuel, and it ended in favor of Musiram. That is 11-7. But right now, Rwotokonya Joseph is taking on Musiram, and they're moving almost at the same pace. That is Musiram having 4, Joseph having 3. One thing you guys should know about Dogo, whom we call Rwotokonya Joseph, whom we call Dogo. He went and played in Lugogo 2 times. 2 times now, and the 2 times he played in Lugogo, he had some good performances there. Of course, Musiram, everyone knows Musiram. Kayanja Ibrahim is one of the very good players. He's one of the very good players we have in the country. So since he's having a tour in northern Uganda, and specifically he started with Gulu, let's see if he can either take down the players in Gulu, or the players in Gulu can take him up. He can take him down. Yeah. So Musiram is playing red and Joseph is playing yellow. Let's see what Musiram can do. I think he has played a defensive game on that. Let us see what Joseph can do. The counter Joseph can take on that. Yeah, to remind you guys, we are at Q Arena. That is Q Arena, Gulu. That is where the game is taking place. Yeah, it's the biggest arena in Gulu. The biggest arena we currently have in Gulu, and it's one of the places where whether corporate players or any kind of player would love to play from this very place. So let us see what Musiram can do. Musiram is having red. He had a pot for his ball. Then he used, after potting his ball, it connected one of the yellows with his ball to the pocket. Let's see what he can do here. Remember, he's playing red, so he puts it, and he gets a perfect red, a perfect white for his red. Let's see whether he can put that, and then he gets
Wow, he puts that that red, and he's having a perfect white for the last red at the corner pocket. Let's see how he can manipulate that white for the black. He does exactly that. So Musiram in some few seconds is about to extend his lead, and he has done that. He has extended his lead from 4 to 5. So the current score is 5-3 in favor of Musiram. Yeah, there are some people who are trying. There are some fans at the venue who are trying to applaud Musiram. Yeah, he's having fans. He's having some fans from Gulu. Yeah, Musiram is the one breaking. Yeah. And when I try to say it is a fair break with no ball potted, let's see what Joseph can do. Remember, the score stands as 5-3 in favor of Musiram. It's a race to 11, and the pot is 200,000. People in Gulu really love pool. People in Gulu love pool so much. If you can try to have a view of the arena, it is full to capacity. We are having over 100 people who are live at the venue watching what is taking place. So let us see what can happen. Musiram has confirmed playing red. Yeah, I think I see as if all balls seem to be in space. All balls seems to be in space. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he still gives Dogo another chance. And let us see what Dogo can do with this chance given to him. Remember, Dogo is having 3, Musiram is having 5. It is a race to 5. I mean, it's a race to 11, sorry. In the previous game, when Joseph played Musiram, I mean, in the previous game when Samuel played Musiram, Samuel was leading Musiram. Then later on, the scores started changing. When they were 6-6, that is when Musiram had to leave Joseph. Musiram had to leave Samuel, sorry. And then the game ended 11-7 in favor of Musiram. Let's see what this can happen. What can happen on this? I think Joseph is I think he's under pressure. He's a young boy who learned pool and who is playing his best in the game. Who is doing his best in the game? Remember, Musiram is playing red. Joseph is playing yellow. Joseph is looking at extending his lead, and so is Musiram. So let us see what Joseph can do. Can he extend his lead? I think he tried to snooker, but it is sin, and he has given chance to Musinam to pot a ball. Let us see whether Musinam can pot his ball and still pot that other last ball. He fails to get the white he wants, but still, I think the ball is in. I get to think he can bank it. He can bank that ball on the other side. He can bank that red ball in the other corner pocket. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, he tries to bank it and he fails, giving a chance to Joseph. Let us see what Joseph can do on this. Let's see what Joseph can do on this. I think it is sin. I think the ball Joseph put is sin, but may not be cut into that pocket. So yeah, so he gives another chance to Joseph. Let's see what Joseph can do with that chance given to him. I know he's going to try his level best to play a snooker, and exactly what he has done. So Musinam has to look for all possible means of getting that ball, and he gets it. He gets the ball. He was almost snookering himself. That's why you could hear that noise from the background. So let us see what Joseph can do on this. I think he's going to attack to finish. I think he's going for an attack. He fails to get the white he needs. He still puts that. He still puts that. But I think he fails to get the perfect white he would need to put that ball into the center pocket. But I think he still has a chance, and I think he's still going to try his level best to put that other ball so that he can get that perfect white to put that center ball. And exactly, he gets it. He perfectly gets that white ball to put that center ball. Exactly, that is exactly what he has done. He still gets that perfect white to put that other center ball, and he gets the white to put the black. The rest is a formality. Okay. So he ends up putting that. Currently we are having the score standing at 4-5 in favor of Musinam. Musinam having 5 and Joseph having 4. Remember, it's a race to 11. Yeah, we did thank the 36 viewers on the page. Please keep on tapping and liking the page so that more people, we are having 39 in fact, keep on tapping and liking the page so that more people can be directed to this particular page. Remember, it's the Tungiang Media page, the biggest streamer in northern Uganda. It is Joseph breaking. We have some very good tables in Gulu. This is a table the venue got some 4 days ago. According to what people say, it's one of the best tables we are having. Not even one of the best table, but it's the best table we are having in Gulu. It's not a Super League, but it is ATA attain table, a very good table, which anyone could attest to. So Gogo breaks and makes a dry break, giving a chance to Musiram. Musiram taking up his time because he sees the scores. The scores are going man on man. Like one person takes the other, one person comes and recovers it back. So let us see what Musiram can do. Oh, let us see what Dogo can prove to Musiram. Remember, Musiram is one of the former seeded players we are having in Uganda. He was a former seed one. He was a former seed one, that is between the year 2023-2024. And of course, no doubt, is one of the top 10 biggest players we have in Uganda. So Musiram confirms red and is still going on with red. Let us see what he can do with that. He makes an off ball, but a missed off ball, giving a chance to Dogo. Giving a chance to Dogo. Let's see what Dogo can do with this. So Dogo puts his yellow at the center pocket and is still having the chance to make an extension of the lead. I mean to lead if he can. Oh, it was a miss. He fails to put that center ball, but the balls were so much close together. I think Musiram decides to play defensive, giving a more difficult way to Dogo. I think Dogo can see one of the balls, but it is not easy for him to put them, the balls. Yeah. So it is still a chance to Musiram. He pretty has one ball which has opened. After putting, he opens one other ball. He still has to make a connection, which is not so much easy. Let's see what he can do with that connection. If he can connect, then he will be good to go. He makes it perfect. It seems a formality for Musiram, making it 6-4. So Musiram extends his lead to 6 against 4 of Joseph Rwotokonya. Remember, it's a race to 11. Anything can still happen. Thanks to the 41 viewers on Tungiang Media. Yeah, you still please like the page to encourage more people. Get and find this to encourage more people to find this page. So Musiram breaks and he makes a legal break, putting one ball, meaning it is open. It is open and it is still the one on table. Let's see what you can confirm. Let's see whether it can still confirm. Let me interview one of the guys at the venue and try to see what is take on what is happening at the moment. Yeah, Innocent. What do you think about this game taking place among Musiram and Joseph? What do you think about the game taking what's taking place?
Yeah, it's a nice game. It's entertaining. But the way I'm seeing, most likely Muslim going to take the lead because the way I'm seeing he's playing the technique, he's putting in, he's spinning the white and doing other things. I think he's going to win this game. And the game is entertaining, and even the guys are enjoying outside. The vibe is full. You can even witness how other people are out there shouting and doing their stuff. So people are enjoying the game, but I give it to Osama. The real machine is going to take it.
Wow, hope you've heard what Innocent has said. Innocent has already analyzed the game and seeing how Muslim is splashing and sliding with the whites, and for him he just gives it automatically, like Muslim taking it. I think let me try to interview another person at the venue, trying to see what he thinks about this game. We are having one of the big players around. It's called Pele Dennis. You can also tell us, Pele, what do you think about this game taking place? Whom do you think can take up this?
I think this game will reach a decider. And preferably I see Rwotokonya taking it.
Thank you so much, Pele. Pele at the venue is telling us how he sees the game going on. He's seeing like the game may go to the decider and Joseph taking the game. And I think what Pele has just said seems to look like something about to happen. Yeah. We are also having another one of the big veteran players in the venue. We are having Nganya. Let us try to ask him what can happen. Nganyisio, what do you think about what is taking place? Whom do you think is more advantage to take up the lead?
From my observation, I think Muslim is going to take the lead because looking at the composer, he's not having the pressure. He's playing well. Matters sometimes chances can go upside, but he's playing well.
Wow, perfect. That is one of our good two players around, Bulu, called Nganyisio. Is telling us, according to him, he's seeing Muslim. According to how Muslim is shooting, he can be in position to take the lead and be in position to take the victory. Yeah. We are having one of other big streamers around called Joe Boy of the Dongliet Media Stream. Joe Boy, what do you think about this game and whom do you think can take up the lead among between Muslim and Joseph? What do you think?
My prediction, I think this game will end 11-7 in favor of Musiram.
11-7, that is what Jopo is telling us. That means it is going to happen exactly the same way on how it happened. And let us see and let us try and see what can really happen. Remember, Joseph is still taking up. Joseph seems to be taking up the lead. I mean, extending his lead. Seems to be extending his lead to 5, and the score to possibly be 6-5. That is if he can finish it perfectly. So I see he has pulled the white to put the red in the center, and that he has a perfect and clear shot for black at the corner pocket, which is the rest is the formality for that. Oh, we have another brother called Achai Stephen, who is also with us at the venue. Yeah, Achai Stephen is a very good pool lover, and he's also a player. Stephen, what do you think about this game between Musilam and Joseph?
Thank you very much, Mr. P. As he said, my name is called Charles Stephen Gabriel. The way I'm seeing this game is a little bit tight, and the way how we see this game, it is just going, it is moving 50-50, and my correct score is to be 11-9. So Musilam 11 and Rwotokonya Joseph 9. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have been at the venue here seeing you applauding Musilam so much. What so much do you like about Musilam?
Thank you very much, Mr. P. As we all know, for me, I'm a player, and I know how people always play. But by the way, I really like that guy, the way how he play. He play very well, and all his shots, I like it. That's why sometimes you hear me praising him. That's my interest on him.
Wow. I think the way Musilam, plays his white, his spins, the different spins he makes, that is what makes it very interesting for Charles Stephen to enjoy his game. Otherwise, we are having a break, a timeout. So for now, we are closing commentary. We shall come back shortly. Thank you.